Hi, my name is Luke, and I have watched a number of videos about chicken coops and in the process of deciding to build our own and have some backyard chickens. And I thought maybe it would be helpful if I posted what I've learned and what I've done for others down the road, perhaps. So, we have a decent backyard. I live here in a suburban neighborhood, but decided ultimately we have such a large deck that we thought maybe it'd be possible to do our coop and run underneath, and we're pretty happy with the outcome. So I'll flip this around. The chickens are more important than me. You can see here we have a pretty spacious deck on a slope. So as we come down here, this last section of 8 feet here is 2 feet to 4 feet tall in the run. And then here on the landing, where the stairs come down, we have a pretty nice, about 5 foot tall section where I was able to put a coop in. So I'll show you the coop first. It's easiest to come through here. So I installed on this back side a door that I can flip up to clean out when necessary. But I think this gives us the best view. Used a couple of milk crates for my nesting boxes, and then had some masonite lying around. So I put that up there to keep the chickens from roosting or climbing on top. I was in between putting my food and water inside the coop or outside, but ultimately decided, based on some advice, to leave it out. But I had an access door back there, and an access door behind the nesting boxes, of course. And then something that I learned along the way was about the mess that the chickens will create when they are roosting for the night. And so I built this box, which I can ultimately remove and pull out, because this is where the mess ultimately is. And I won't pull it out, but along this section here I do have a hole in the bottom of the box, so I can just push everything into my yard waste bin. And then here for the winter I have a chicken curtain, which I was also recommended to put up, so that the draft is kept down on the run door. I should go show you that on the other side. And this slips down and then just latches here on the edges. Back here we have these access doors, which I have hinged up here. And then back here for the run door, I saw this on another one with just a pulley system. So in the evenings, to keep them protected, I can drop that there and raise or lower. So I don't actually have to climb in there or do anything too crazy to let them out in the mornings. And then here around by the stairs is our access for the run. It's a 4 foot by 2 foot door, so I know it's a 4 foot access. And I had seen a couple of things. This is nice models, ladies. I built my own feed bucket with PVC, so that there's a 45-degree angle going into the bottom. Hey Moki, check Moki's mohawk, she's awesome. And then just fill the bucket up. These guys aren't laying yet, so they're still on their chick food. But this PVC just goes in at an angle, and so down at the bottom the food feeds down. There's about an inch underneath, inch and a half, where it feeds underneath. And so when they go to pellets later or crumble, it'll have plenty of room for it to drop down. And then I just put this in. We're really happy with this install. Have a 3-gallon bucket here, Tidy Cats, instead of a 5-gallon. In my brother's old kitty litter bucket. But here installed undermount nipples that the chickens, this is the first day with it, and the chickens like anything shiny, and so they immediately went for it. And then I have a plug in here. We have a chicken cam in our coop. And so we have a plug on the underneath the decking here. I put it underneath the board so there's never any water dripping to it. But I was able to plug in a bird bath heater so that the water will not freeze up and I'll be able to drink out of that. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, today's the first day. But yeah, these guys have about a 15 foot by 7 foot or so run in here. Built them a perch. I found this concrete thing that they also get to perch on. Did a little bit of excavating to try to level things out and added some rock and sand as things come down the hill here so that it doesn't get too washed out. But if it does, it really just washes down the middle. And then I put in these panels here so the chickens can't get in or out from under the deck, and predators are stuck outside as well. I also put my carpenter's cloth here, hardware cloth, all the way down, and it's extended underneath these pavers here, so that cloth goes underneath. And then I put gravel and pavers on top of that. All these pavers were just laying around. I guess underneath here there used to be a patio instead of a deck. And so there's all kinds of just weird concrete things that I was able to find, but thankfully be able to use. So all the way around there's hardware cloth buried and then covered with concrete. So we will see if I'm a good caretaker for my chickens and can keep them safe. Yeah, and I guess the last thing I would show here is, since we're under a deck, lots of drips, I did install a few panels just to keep some dry spots in the run. Some on the backside as well. Just so they can be out here even when it's raining. All right, thanks for watching.